Hi everyone, welcome back to class. In this video, we will see what is a Fibonacci series and how to represent it in Java. So at first, what is a Fibonacci series? So in Fibonacci series, the first two terms are 0 and 1. So the first two terms are fixed in Fibonacci series, and coming to next term, the next term is sum of previous two terms. So here previous two terms is 0 1, that is 0 plus 1 is 1. So the next term is 1, and if you want to write the next term, so here also the next term is sum of previous two numbers, that is 1 plus 1, which is 2, and similarly the next term is sum of previous two terms, that is 1 plus 2, which is 3, and similarly the next term is previous two sum numbers, that is 2 plus 3, which is 5, so on. So this is how we need to represent a Fibonacci series. So a Fibonacci series is a sequence of number in which every number is sum of previous preceding two numbers. See, here you can see we got this one by adding its previous two numbers, that is 0 plus 1 is 1, and we got 2 by adding two previous numbers, that is 1 plus 1, that is 2, and we got 3 by adding previous two numbers, that is 1 plus 2, which is 3, and we got 5 by adding previous two numbers, that is 2 plus 3, which is 5. So this way we can represent a Fibonacci series. Now let us try to write a code in Java that represent a Fibonacci series. So as we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 numbers, we need to consider a variable of type int. Let the variable be n, that is equals to 6, because we are finding 6 Fibonacci series. I mean 6 terms in a Fibonacci series. Now as I said, in Fibonacci series the first two terms are fixed. So let us take int first is equals to 1, int first is equals to 0, and int second is equals to 1. So these two numbers are fixed, right? Now let us try to print both the first and second numbers, that is system.out.println first, system.out.println second. So now when you try to execute it, you may get first number as 0 and the second number as 1. These are fixed values in Fibonacci series, right? Now in order to print the third value, what we need to do is we need to take for loop for int I is equals to 3, because first and second values are fixed. Now we need to print third value, right? So here I have taken I equals to 3, and I should be less than or equals to, as you are printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers, we need to take here n value, where n is equals to 6, and here we need to update, that is I plus plus. Okay, now inside the for loop, what we need to do is int next is equals to, that is this third term, next is equals to first term plus first plus second. So what happens is first plus second means first value is 0, second value is 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So this 1 will get stored into next, and if you try to print sum of system.out.println next, it gives you value 1. So the next value is 1. And next what we need to do is we need to store first is equals to second, and second is equals to next, and we need to close for loop. See, now I will explain you how it actually works. So here at first value is 0 and second is equals to 1. These are fixed values in Fibonacci series. So if you try to print first and second, it gives 0 and 1, that we have stored 0 in first, 1 in second. And when we talk about the for loop, I equals to 3, I less than or equals to n, that is 3 less than or equals to n, n value is 6, 3 less than or equals to 6, condition is true. So it enters into the for loop. And here what happens is next equals to first plus second. So first is 0, second is 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. So 1 will get stored into next. And if you try to print next, it gives a 1. Okay. And now what we are doing, first equals to second. So we are assigning second value into first value. So second value is 1. Now we are assigning 1 into first. So here what happens, first is equals to 1. And what we are doing? Second equals to next. So second value is 1 and we are storing this 1 value into second. So here what happens? Second is equals to 1. Now first value is 1, second value is 1, updated values, right? Now it checks, it increases the I value. So initially we have I equals to 3. Now I get updated by 1. I get incremented by 1. That is 3 plus 1 is 4. So here I becomes 4. It checks for the condition. 4 less than or equals to n. N is 6. 4 less than or equals to 6. Condition is true. So enters into loop. And next what happens? Next equals to first plus second. So updated values are first equals to 1, second equals to 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. So here it becomes 1 plus 1, that is equals to 2. 2 gets stored into next, and if you try to print next value, it gives you 2. Okay. And again first equals to second. So second value will get stored into first. So previously we have second value is 1. Now that gets stored into first. So here first becomes 1. Okay. And what happens? Second equals to next. So second value will get stored into second. So we have got new updated next value, that is next equals to 2. So here second becomes 2. Okay. Now I value get incremented by 1. So I equals to 4. Now I becomes I plus 1, that is 4 plus 1, 5. It checks for the condition. 5 less than or equals to n. N is 6. 5 less than or equals to 6. Condition is true. Enters into the loop. Next equals to first plus second. So here first value is updated value. First value is 1. Second value is 2. So what happens? 1 plus 2 is equals to 3. Okay. This 3 gets stored into next. And if you try to print next value, we get value as 3. Okay. And next first equals to second. So second value will get stored into first. So we have second value is 2. That 2 value gets stored into first now, right? So here 2 gets stored into first variable, and next step is second equals to next. So next updated value is 3. So this 3 gets stored into second. So here second becomes 3. Okay. Now here what happens is I value will get incremented by 1. So initially I value is 5. Now it get incremented by 1. That is 5 plus 1. That is equals to 6. So I equals to 6 now. So it checks for the condition. 6 less than or equals to n. N value is 6. 6 less than or equals to 6. Condition is true. So it enters into the loop. And next equals to first plus second. So updated values first equals to 2. Second equals to 3. Now here what happens? 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. So this 5 value will get stored into next. Okay. Now if you try to print next value, it gives you this 5 value. So next value is 5 now. Okay. Now what happens is first equals to second. So we have second value updated is 3. Now this 3 will get stored into first. So here first becomes 3. Second equals to next. So next updated value is 5. So this 5 will get stored into second. So here 5 will be stored into second. So now again it checks for the I value will get incremented by 1. So I value is initially 6. Now it get incremented by 1. That is 6 plus 1 is equals to 7. So I becomes 7. Now it checks for the condition. 7 less than or equals to 6. Because n value is 6, right? 7 less than or equals to 6. Condition is false. So when the condition becomes false, it will not enter into the loop. Instead it comes out of the loop and stops executing the code. So the final output is the first value is 0. Second value is 1. And the next value is, see we have got next value says 1, 2, 3, 5. See that is 1, 2, 3, 5. Which you can see here in Fibonacci series. That is 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Here you can see first two values are fixed. And the next term is sum of previous two. 0 plus 1, 1. And 2 value we got by adding previous 2. That is 1 plus 1, 2. And 3 we got by adding previous 2. That is 1 plus 2 is 3. And we got 5 by adding previous 2. That is 2 plus 3, 5. So this is how a Fibonacci series actually works. So Fibonacci series is sequence of numbers where every number is sum of previous two numbers. Thank you for watching the video. Do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.